Okay, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Sunday edition of Morning Scone presented by Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, Parish Construction and Roofing. If you need an orthopedist, you go to Brock. If you need a roof, you call Parish. Unique Physique, uniquephysique.com, Restored Motions, restoredmotions.com, and On Fire Athletes, the platform powered by Gamecoin. Okay, I've probably been waiting for a minute there. My apologies for that. I was just about to start the episode, then Drew woke up, so then I had to go start his backpack, give his meds, all that sort of stuff. Anyway, glad you're hanging out with us here on this Sunday. Good day yesterday. Tiger baseball dropped their first, I say good day. Actually, it wasn't really. Basketball lost and baseball lost for the first time as well. But baseball did bounce back to take the rubber match, 12-1 Saturday evening. Basketball did lose to Florida, which was one of the more improbable games you'd see. LSU had a 22-2 run in that game. Take a halftime lead. Like, it's not often that a team goes on a 22-2 run and loses. But Florida, I mean, with the game, it was a 2-possession game with about, 5 minutes to play. And Florida went on a 14-0 run and just like that. It's that old Will Ferrell gift that escalated quickly from Anchorman. And so Florida wins by double digits. So, we went to New Orleans yesterday evening for dinner, but Erica was late. So I actually had to watch the first hour of the game at home and then listen to the next hour on the way to New Orleans. So, let's see. So, Chase Shores was awesome. 5 innings, got the pitch count up over 80, struck out 6, was pretty dominant, scattered 3 hits. The one bullpen, 4 innings of no-hit baseball, which was really good to see. Zach Cohen was awesome again. I need a clarification if he says Cohen or Cowan, because I know on the radio broadcast, Doug was saying Cowan, but I seem to remember last year when LSU played Wofford, I remember he was their Friday guy. The Wofford guys that we talked to before that regional, called him Cohen. So it was their coach. We interviewed their coach. That was it. Go this way. And he called him Zach Cohen. So I just need to get a clarification on that, on the pronunciation. The one little hiccup was Jacob Myers. He walked 2 and hit 2, but he struck out 2 and didn't allow a run. So, and didn't allow a hit, or allowed a run, didn't allow a hit. So he walked 2, hit 2, struck out 2. That's how the only run they scored came home when he walked in a run. So that was the bugaboo a year ago for Myers, right? I mean, he had 106 strikeouts and 70 innings pitched or something like that, but had the most walks in the country. So, got to command it. He's got great strikeout stuff. We got to throw it over the plate. So, anyway. All right, let's say some good mornings, y'all. Fire away. I did wake up early this morning and got Locked on LSU recorded and published. So I gave you my Locked on LSU recap of baseball and basketball quickly, and then I'll have a full episode for Monday. Remember LSU plays Monday against Nichols baseball, and then busy weekend and all that stuff too. A busy week ahead with basketball, getting closer to spring football. LSU women's basketball plays today, Sunday. So a lot going on, man. Love this time of year. All right, let's say some good morning, y'all. Please smash the like button if you would. Subscribe to the channel. Facebook, like the page, share the post. Brendan Huff, good morning. Scone to Goat. Appreciate that. Caleb, nice bounce back after the upset in game 2. Think all the starters look good. Cohen's going to be a good middle relief guy. You know what's interesting about him? He he was Wofford's Friday guy. So that's a guy who can start if you need it. If you need him to start and extend, or he could be exactly what you said. If, let's say, your starter runs into a little trouble and you need someone to go give you some length, kind of like Nate Ackenhausen did for you at times. Go get you 2, 3, 4, get you 9, 12 outs in the middle of the game if you need it. Franco Nation, good morning, Matt. Hope you and the family have a blessed day. Dominating bounce back baseball. Can't wait till football starts. Going to be a ride, hopefully. I think so. Hey, Thomas, good morning. Prime did not have prime rib. I had a grouper. By the way, big hat tip to Zazu. Zasu is where we went. Zasu. Or Zasu, that was it. Amazing meal. I forgot the chef's name. It was Suze, some with a Z. Anyway, outstanding. I had a duck appetizer. Erica got the soup du jour, which was a pumpkin spice crab. It was awesome. Everything was awesome. And then I had grouper for my entree. She had red snapper, but it was lick the bowl good. I mean, it was so good. Delicious. A pistachio cheesecake for dessert was awesome. Great. Highly recommend. It's on Carrollton. Highly recommend if you're interested. Hey, Dad, good morning. DJ Trauma, shout out St. Paul's, be Catholic in soccer for the state title. Yeah, by the way, Catholic won the indoor state championship in track and then state runner-up, so not a bad day for Catholic High. Just hanging banners, left and right. Hey, Kelly, good morning. Make defense great again. Morning, Matt. Who in the greater Baton Rouge area does junk removal? I don't know, man. Maybe try Trash Rangers. Or if somebody has a recommendation. It's raining hard. It's going to rain all day, isn't it? Good reminder. It's raining all day. Got issues with your roof? Give us a shot at Parish Construction and Roofing, parishbuilt.com. Bubba Smith, good morning. Ryan, let's not sit Stanfield anymore, okay? So Stanfield, they sat Stanfield in sorry, that's not what I wanted. So they sat Stanfield in game 2 of the series, game 1 of the doubleheader, and they lost. That's not why they lost. You do sometimes look at consistency and continuity throughout the lineup, and Stanfield, the top of your lineup is table setter, but Tanner Reeves got the start, and Tanner Reeves got the start, led off, was awesome. I mean, he was over 2, but he walked twice. He scored twice. Curiel in the 2-hole was 2 for 3 with a walk, scored 3 times. Jones was 3 for 5. So anyway, Stanfield, it was interesting to see Stanfield at the bottom of the lineup, and I'm curious if that's something they may not do moving forward. I kind of, if you were here at the beginning of the season, when they were going Stanfield, Curiel, Jones, Dickinson, or whoever they put in the cleanup spot, one of the things talked about was with Milam batting 8-9 or 7-8, Milam and Braswell. What Milam and Braswell are. You could put those guys at the top of your lineup and they're table setters and they're great. You've seen them do it. This is an opportunity to try those other guys at the top, see how they handle it. And Curiel is doing pretty well there in the 2-hole. Tanner Reeves, though, is a really good player, man. I mean, he'd be starting darn near anywhere. Just got Braswell at third, Milam at short. Where do you put him? I mean, you just find spots where you can get him a start and get him ABs and get him reps and innings. And it's same like with Brown and Larson and Pearson. I mean, it's a good, like we keep saying, it's a good problem to have. I would assume eventually you're going to have to find continuity in that lineup. But for now, get all these guys playing time. Hey, Merrick, everyone keeps asking about Guidry. Guidry's not hurt. I think I've talked about this a good bit on Locked on LSU, by the way. I think they want to get him a start. Like he was going to start. Jay didn't announce it. I believe he was going to start the game against Nichols on Wednesday. So anyway, like someone asked yesterday, why not go to Guidry like in game one, first out of the bullpen, when it was or when it was, there was no score and then went to Fontenot on game two. And my point is like, I know what Gavin Guidry can do in leverage situations. Like he was literally on the mound in Omaha to get the final out of the College World Series. He's done that for 2 years. I don't need to see Gavin Guidry in a scoreless ball game enter in the sixth against Omaha in February. Like I know what Gavin Guidry can do. I don't know what Grant Fontenot will do in that situation. And if there's two men on that Fontenot hits back to back and nobody out, well, I don't know what Connor Benj is going to do in that situation. I know how Gavin Guidry will handle that. So it's like, here's an opportunity to go find out more about those guys. What we don't know about Guidry is, what if he starts a game? How does that look? And you try to extend him. Okay, we'll try to get that situation. So I think that's what's going to happen Monday. Like I think Gavin Guidry is going to start Monday against Nichols. That's what I think is going to happen. It's just, if you intended to start him, like, so you had 2 midweek games scheduled with Southern and Nichols. You started Connor Ware Tuesday, and if you intended to start Gavin Guidry Wednesday, well, then we wouldn't be asking the question, but the game Wednesday got scrapped. So right now, what do you do? Well, I think he's going to start Monday against Nichols, and then you start Ware Wednesday against Dallas Baptist. That's what I think they'll do. I could be wrong. That's what I think they're going to do. Tiger Poppy, good morning. Thomas, like everything Cohen is showing, but the SC flag. Brett, good morning. A lot of those guys have that. They have their state flag where they're from on their glove. Good morning, Matt and everyone. The K is silent. It's just Blaze. Long story about the K. I mean, respect. That is a little confusing, though. You could see the mistake, and I'm sure I'm not the first person ever to make that mistake, but I will note it moving forward. So thank you. Hey, David. Good morning. Gomaha. How about the Cajuns taking 2 from number 23 Nebraska? LSU plays Nebraska next week up in Frisco. Kenneth, morning. Hope you enjoyed your dinner. We did. Thank you very much. Great food, great company. We had a great time. Michael, do you know how we can watch games this week and weekend? Good question, Michael. I don't. I haven't looked. Is the Frisco thing the D1 baseball? Because if it's being put on by D1 baseball, then I think you got to pay to stream it. Which I don't love that. I don't love that model. I understand why they do it. I don't understand why LSU would play in it. I just don't love not giving your fans an opportunity to watch the game. But I get a lot of those decisions are made for different reasons. Hey, Dale, good morning. Just watched Gary Brecka on Rogan. Very interesting. He's a fascinating guy, man. And I'm going to tell you, before I ever started on the Brecka protocol stuff, I watched Rogan. I watched Brecka on Brad Lee, LEA, Brad Lee's podcast. He's also on Diary of a CEO, if you want to watch that. Some long-form interviews. And then I watched a lot of Gary Brecka's. Gary Brecka has a YouTube channel as well, The Ultimate Human Podcast. And I watched a lot of his podcasts. His podcast with Dana White, his podcast with Steve Harvey, his podcast with what? Bob. Hey, let's say hi to Dad Show. Come on. Okay. What do you say? Hey, what do you say?
Hi, Dad. So,
Okay.
so is the phone. Back from the back phone.
Who are texting? Who is that?
Louisiana Sports.net.
Louisiana Sports.net. Good job.
Good.
Hey.
Right.
Hey, who did you see last night?
Mimi and Papa.
Mimi and Papa. Okay. Did you sleep so good?
Oh.
Was that? Oh, big yawn. Did you sleep so good? Did you sleep so good? Are you fake sneezing? Did you sleep so good? Did you sleep so good?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. We'll see you later. Drew. I guess he's watching T-Bob videos. All right. Let's see. Brown Bear, with the last couple crossover lockdown episodes, I found out that BK and Nussmeier are both the most overrated. Yeah, so not crossover. So on Tuesdays, they record something called SEC Squad. And it is any of the hosts from that, so like the Locked On College channel, like any of the SEC channel hosts can jump on. They do like one squad show and everybody. They do it on Tuesday night at like 6. I can't participate. Like I'm on air till 6. I drive home. I eat dinner, watch. Like just the timing doesn't work for me to go on it. And so then they post those, like the Locked On Network posts those onto the Locked On LSU channel. They post the same episode on all the channels. So that episode goes on Locked On LSU, Locked On Auburn, Locked On Gators, Locked On all of them. And then they do the thumbnail and the title and all that sort of stuff. I don't do that. They have control of the channel to do that, so they do that. And yes, like this week is Brian Kelly, like the way they titled it. Although they talk about everything in the SEC, they geared the thumbnail and title toward that specific school. So it was like, is Brian Kelly the most overrated coach in the SEC? Is Garrett Nussbaum? So it's clickbait. I mean, whatever. Whatever. The thing that I don't like about it is like it gets the lowest views of anything on my channel. So I do episodes that do really well, and then they post that, it does nothing. I'm like, well, whatever. Team player, all that. But yes, I don't know. Quentin, good morning. Dalton, if y'all watch it, it still helps me because it's on my channel. Dalton, good morning. Thank you, man. Joey B19, biggest concern for baseball, catcher. Although Luis Hernandez Luis Hernandez on the season has 4 hits, 3 of them are doubles. And I think he's also showing a little more veteran presence. So I would look and go like Kate Aaron Beatty, highest ceiling. Hernandez, the most experienced right now. So you probably go with the experienced guy until Aaron Beatty gets that experience and maybe takes over, which could happen at some point this year. Dale, when GameCoin gets back to a penny, I'll quit using the mute button. I'll look forward to that too, man. Go Maha 23, seeing Tiger Bats go cold against average pitching for an entire game is concerning. No, it's not. Do you realize that major league teams get no hit? Whatever. Like, it was a very bad approach. On a cold day where the wind was blowing in, LSU had 17 fly ball outs. That's unacceptable. The bats didn't go cold. They had a bad approach. And you saw when in the 9th inning, when they rallied and scored 4 runs, what they started doing. They hit the ball on the ground, hit on a line. Reeves hit a ball on the ground, hit a liner to left for the double. Jared Jones, who's trying to hit a homer, ultimately dribbled one through the left side. They finally just started taking what the pitchers were giving them because there was urgency and they had to have more consistent approach to the plate. Like, that's not concerning. It's baseball, and they had a poor approach. They had the bases loaded in the first 2 innings without the benefit of a hit, and they couldn't get a run home. They had a day where they got out of themselves, had a terrible approach. You'd always rather have a learning lesson or a teaching lesson in a win than in a loss. But look at what you did like an hour and a half later. You scored 12 runs. You had 13 hits in the game. 12 runs on 13 hits. By the way, 4 times in game 3, you had a runner at third with less than 2 outs. He scored all 4 times. Like, it's not a concern. It's a teaching moment, the 6th game in the season. Morning, Matt. Drew, Dale. A great bounce back game aside from Myers. Hopefully he can turn it around. Not easy having trouble while others shine. Lance Richard, good morning. Abner Neal, Brad David. Stanfield's hat game too. I get it, but I also don't think that's why they lost the game. Like, correlation doesn't always equal causation. I mean, you could argue leadoff hitter, table setter, all that stuff, and maybe. But like I just said, up and down the line, if you had 17 fly ball outs in that game. I mean, it was just a very poor approach collectively that in the first game of the doubleheader. You didn't lose because Stanfield wasn't in there. Braswell needs to be sitting a little more, taking the game off rest day. I don't know that I need Braswell sitting. I mean, Braswell's a veteran. He hit 300 for you last year. He's been very good defensively at third base, by the way. Reeves is a good player. Reeves is a really good player. T-Bob. Do you have to buy new clothes since you lost weight? Yes, Brad. That has been one of the costliest benefits of losing weight. I already did it yesterday. I just have them. They're not being shipped there. I just had them give them to first responders. I did that last year too. Go this way. Well, then order some.
This way.
I did that last year too. I just had them. I like what are tagalongs, the chocolate. Yeah, those are good. And then Samoas. What? Yeah. Those are the best. They don't make Samoas anymore? Or they just call them something different now? How could you not have Samoas? Those are the best ones.
Ugly day.
Oh, yeah, that's what they're called.
Good way. Good way.
All right. Please smash the like button if you would subscribe to the channel. Oh, let me do this, Dale. Since I know you're here, let's make sure we get this in.
Parish Construction and Roofing. At Parish, we've got you covered. From the top of your roof, all the way down. Parish Construction and Roofing. Parish built. Parish built. Parish built. From your hometown. ParishBuilt.com.
There you go, Dale. It's raining right now. It'll be raining all day. If you have issues with your roof, give us a shout. Parish Construction and Roofing. We'd love to give you that free, no obligation roofing inspection. ParishBuilt.com. Hopefully LSU baseball can win a natty. That would be awesome. Yes, agreed. Sabrion. Got it. Good morning. Jason, good morning, Scone. Listening to the show while loading the float for next week's parade. What parade, Jason? What parade are you in? Let us know. Am I behind? I'm behind on comments. I move a little quickly. Yeah, saw that, Mark. Reed, happy Sunday. Only downside of switching the offense so much, the hitters can't get into a groove. I don't know that I agree with that, Reed. I think that's part narrative, part truth. Because I think you're ultimately gonna settle on an everyday lineup. Go this way. But right now it's about getting guys live ABs against live pitching. So you have to get all these guys at bats. So I think they're trying to manage it as best they can. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna get a hockey team, Mark. Murder Giraffe. Oh. Dale, last time D1 baseball stream was horrible. I remember that. We were flying home. Go this way. That was when we went to Napa. And I remember watching LSU play a game against Go this way against Iowa. Go this way. When did the Iowa game? On a flight. All right, we got our Drew comments. Love that. There we go. Thank y'all as always for being so kind to Drew. I don't know what people's opinion is on this, but I hate the sleeveless jerseys in college baseball. So you're talking about vests? Where the vest jerseys? I hate vests. I don't think vests should be worn in baseball. I think it's awful. LSU had a brief moment under Smoke Laval where they had vests, and it was atrocious. Carrie, down with the flu. Ooh, bro. No bueno, man. Yeah, that 2019 SEC championship. That was the worst. Literally the worst I've ever felt in my life. And I think I had COVID at the beginning of COVID, like before anyone knew it was COVID. So that would have been December of 19. I'm sure I got it in the Atlanta airport or something like that. But yeah. Loss to Omaha was so avoidable. Sure it was. That's true with any loss like that. I mean, LSU lost last year in the midweek to Southern. Go this way. They're always avoidable. Things like that are never when you lose games like that, it's very seldom ever go this way because the other team just overwhelms you. It's you didn't do the things that you needed to do to win. Go this way. Hey, you. Hey, Ryan, Amanda Guidry, good morning. Brain Trust Sports. Not worried about a slip up versus Omaha. Tinkering early to find our lineup. Bubba, more cookie booths and no Tiger baseball to get me through. That does stink. The fact that there is no game today. The only thing today is women's basketball. That we have only live sports, local live sports we have today is LSU women's basketball. So here's hoping the ladies get it done today. Hey, Matt, good morning. Mark, what is the long-term projection of the Pelicans' sustainability in New Orleans? So remember, the majority of the revenue is still from TV deals. TV deals and corporate partners. So as long as you have your sponsorships and your premium seats sold and your NBA TV deal, they're making money. Would you love for the attendance to be better? Absolutely. But you also would have to have an owner with an appetite to move the team. And that doesn't exist. Mrs. Benson doesn't want the Saints or the Pelicans to leave. And it's actually in the succession plan that whoever buys the teams, the agreement is they keep them in New Orleans. And she's also worked on leases with the state to keep the teams in New Orleans for the future. So There's all you never say never, but as long as the like the Pelicans lease at the Smoothie King Center runs through June of 2029. So if they extend their plans with the arena, the lease, they have a long-term plan in place, I would assume that will happen, but the Pelicans aren't going anywhere until at least 2029. We'll see. Robbie, good morning. During Super Bowl weekend, an interview to Mario Davis. Davis said he plans to play 3 more years. Yeah, Robbie. It was a Super Bowl week interview that he did with me. It was literally an interview that he did with me on AFR. I mean, like, are you just... I don't know if you're joking, or if someone else like just pirated my info and didn't give me attribution. I mean, I'll go put the full interview here in the YouTube, in the chat. There you go. Go watch the full interview with Demario Davis. He also said he was going to give me an arm sleeve. I need to follow up on him. As I showed him a Man of God headband picture. Yeah. Nathan Hodge, thoughts on Tanner Reeves? Thought he was great. A couple of his throws from third to first, a little wide. One was a beautiful play by Jones, actually two, where he had to stretch at first. One they ended up reviewing. They said Jones's foot came off the bag. They reviewed it. He was on the bag. Beautiful play by Jones at first. But yeah, I think Reeves was fine. I think Braswell has shown he's acquitted himself quite well at third base. And I know Braswell can hit. So, I mean, I think Tanner Reeves is a guy who could absolutely be a starter on this team. But Braswell's your everyday guy. But if you can get Reeves playing time now, you do it. Time to make Dale smile. Toki Doki, throw Dale in the cold plunge, fully closed. Richie, how much have you lost? The most, like the highest I got was 248. And that was about the time where I was like, okay, it's time to reverse course here. And right now I'm 195. So that's 53 pounds. Hey, Thabanka De Silva. Good morning from Sri Lanka. Great to see you as always. Good morning. Hey, Mac, watching that documentary, the one where they didn't ask permission on the 23 baseball team. You did a great job with the weight loss. Thank you, man. Yeah, it's a little jarring sometimes when when I'll see a video or picture of myself pop up, and I'm like, oh, I guess you just get so used to looking at yourself and looking a certain way. Especially my face, man. My face was so fat and just like puffy. But shout out Gary Brecka. It's been life-changing, man. I'm healthy. I feel great. Awesome. Merrick, Girl Scout cookies are legalized crack. Caramel Delights are the Samoas, Erica. Caramel Delights are the Samoas. Yes, I do. Like, I love Almond Joy. Yes. Linda gave me one at their house last Friday. No, I took out the bag. I like Almond Joy. Why would I have just taken... Yeah. Are you going to come do Ask E-Rock? All right, if you want to do Ask E-Rock, fire away. Thomas, 48 down, 49 tomorrow. Let's go. Crank it up down. Mark, Parish Construction Roofing will do well after the rainy storm. I believe so, Mark. Usually when it rains, I just feel like I see dollar bills falling from the sky. And it stinks, but it's like you tell people all the time, no matter how much you try to tell people, get your roof inspection, get your roof inspection, get your roof inspection. Nobody does. I shouldn't say nobody. Most people don't. They wait till it rains, and then like you have a water spot on your ceiling, and you don't realize like that water spot didn't start today. You've had a slow leak, very likely, dripping through your attic and your insulation, on your decking, until it finally showed up on your ceiling. And now you have like a big mess because you could have a problem with your decking. You could have mold. You could have electrical. There could be so many different things because you just weren't proactive. But how do you get people to be proactive? I don't know. You don't. But Parish Construction Roofing. Merrick, my neighborhood cookie dealer, hit up for $40 worth of cookies. Yeah, like my niece Laurel is in the Girl Scouts, so that's my sister who sent us a text and was like, and Laurel's that's my niece in Kansas, so like I didn't have her ship us the cookies. I just like because you have the option to buy cookies and like they'll donate them to first responders. So that's what I did. So I went and bought a bunch of cookies and said so it helps Laurel's troop, but we didn't get the calories in our house. And now Erica is buying them to bring the calories in our house. Just not true. Is LSU baseball your favorite of the big three in Baton Rouge? No, football's got to be always. It's football. Okay, Jason's riding in Bacchus. All right. Devin, dang it, I missed the first 20 minutes just in time for Jinglegate. Good morning, everybody. Need y'all to come fix a small leak in my roof. Y'all did a great job fixing my water pipe. Happy to help, man. Just give us a shout. We'll be there. Yes, take care of the small leak before it becomes a big leak, big problem. I think McMahon is worthy of another year. He's going to get another year. Mark, you asked me this already. You can't trade any of them. None of them have a tradable contract. They're probably going to keep Derek Carr, cut Taysom Hill, and Cam Jordan will probably be back on a discounted contract. He'll do what Andrews Pete did. Sean, good morning. Does Parish do awnings and garages? Yes, absolutely. Happy to help. Matt, with your roots being in New Orleans East, how do you feel about UNO athletics having major budget crunch? I don't. I have no feeling toward UNO. My dad went to UNO, by the way, but I have no feeling whatsoever about UNO at all. I think one of the biggest problems in our state is we have way too many four-year colleges and universities. Per capita, we have like the most four-year college and universities per capita of any state in the union, which is absurd. I think we have like as many four-year colleges as Florida or something like that, despite being like a quarter of their population. It's ridiculous. Like we need to contract a lot of these schools. Smoke had the black jerseys. He also had the awful Tigers font. That like blood drip looking thing was terrible. Yeah. Dev and the vest looked like teetotal dog poop. They did. They were terrible. Have you read the new book about Carly? I haven't yet. So, and Mark, Louisiana broadcast. So, I guess you don't know this. So, Carly was obviously a friend, and she also produced my radio show. So I knew her obviously very well. But yes, so actually, for those that don't know, and I'm glad you brought it up, Mark. So, Carly McCord's mom, Karen, has written a book called Only Rainbows. Here it is. And pre-sale has started. but the release date is Tuesday. And they're actually doing a release party. I don't know if I can say this. Anyway, suffice to say, Karen's going to be on my show on Tuesday, and they are doing an event, not a public event, but like a photo shoot for the release day around LSU, and I'll be there for it. So it'll be a.
What was that?
Who's Gordy? Oh, Tiba. Oh.
Oh, Bryce Brown.
Oh, Bryce Brown.
Bryce Brown.
Drew. So if you all know Bryce Brown, who's the coach at Edna Carr, I don't know. I guess he still is the coach at Edna Carr. Drew falls down YouTube rabbit holes, and I know, right? This is a weird thing to explain. So the New Orleans Quarterback Club, great group, and they'll have speakers and award ceremonies and stuff like that. And Drew goes down these YouTube rabbit holes, and so he looks for videos of Gordy and T-Bob and a lot of people. So both of them have spoken at the New Orleans Quarterback Club in the past, as have I. And there was an episode at one of their meetings, clearly, where Bryce Brown was getting an award, and so Drew was down the New Orleans Quarterback Club rabbit hole, and I guess he just, for some reason, has this appeal, attraction, affinity to Bryce Brown. And so now he looks for Bryce Brown videos. He has no idea what football is. He has no idea what Edna Carr is. He has no idea that Bryce Brown's a football coach. It's just Drew has his things for whatever reason. Huh? Yeah, no, he knows. Or I don't know if Bryce Brown is still the coach. I would assume he is, but I don't know how old that video is. Yeah, he still is. Yeah.
He's okay?
Yeah.
Oh, we should send him a video of Drew talking about.
I don't think Bryce Brown.
Huh?
I don't think he cares.
Okay.
Maybe not. I've had Bryce on the show before.
No.
Yeah. All right, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Facebook, like the page, share the post. Shaq will be Grand Marshal Bacchus. Can we buy back the Jazz name? No, Utah is not giving it up. Pelicans need a lot. They need to work. Matt, what do you think about SC Championship game becoming a CFP play-in game? So like, I think it's unnecessary. But I think it does serve multi-purposes, which is, as I've told you forever, like the SC Championship game is completely unnecessary. For 70 years, they crowned an SEC champion without having a conference championship game. It's unnecessary, but it's a revenue generator. They made money, and so they're not just going to stop putting on this game that makes the money. It's a standalone TV window, and you sell tickets and sponsorships and all that stuff. So they're not going to do away with it because it makes them money. Although competitively, it's stupid. Georgia last year was a great example. Georgia was undefeated, two-time defending national champion. They go play the SC championship game. They get upset. Then they're out of a 14 playoff. It's stupid. It's an unnecessary thing. With that, the objective there is, can you use it as a play in instead of a win or you're eliminated type thing? And if you're guaranteeing the SEC 4 spots, I would rather take the top 4 teams in the league based on the regular season, regardless of a stupid play-in game. But they're not going to ask me my opinion. The black lay military jersey was heat. Now, did Bruce Sproles and Aaron Hill have heat exhaustion playing it on 95 gray? No. And it was Bruce Sproul was his name, not Sproles. And Bruce Sproul was, man, he really struggled to make contact with the baseball. And black jerseys are atrocious. So how tall are you? 6 foot tall, like right at 6 feet. Free Rascal Flatts concert in Kenner. Okay. Read rule. Ask E-Rock. Hey, here's Ask E-Rocks. Come on. No, there's a bunch. Come on. Oh, there's a bunch. What? What chair? Boo. Lower. You. Well, sure. Go ahead. Meow. Did you say meow?
Yeah.
Meow. You want to sit in?
It's so dreary.
You want to sit in Drew's chair? Why?
It's the most comfortable chair ever. It's just so comfortable. It does not look comfortable at all. That thing is so comfortable and it's heavy. No, move that out the camera. I'm not dumb. I just said 3 times 3 was 6.
Huh?
I just said 3 times 3 was 6. At dinner, we're having our math off. And they're just going like 6. Boom. And whoops. That confidence.
You're not in the shot.
Okay.
But you have to come closer.
I will, but I need you to guarantee me that I'm not going to be in it.
I mean, your hand's in it already. Oh, your hair just got in it. You need to not be in that chair because you need to. I'm serious.
Fine, I'm good. Put the microphone closer to me then.
All right. Here we go.
Got
Erica's here.
it. Spider on the ground. Hang on.
What?
Spider.
Where?
Little baby, but we got to get that up. Okay.
Ask E-Rock. Least favorite Girl Scout cookie flavor?
I mean, I only eat the ones I like, so that's kind of hard. I don't like anything like a Nutter Butter. Hate a Nutter Butter. That texture is disgusting.
What about the lemon ones?
I surprisingly like lemon food lately. I don't want a Samoa. First of all, I don't like that word, and second of all, coconut is disgusting.
Torque Lewis, ask E-Rock. How sad will she be if Travis Kelce retires this offseason?
I'm going to be devastated. You asked me if I'm going to be upset if they break up, which they're not. I'd rather them break up than him retire. No, I don't know. I will be very sad.
Ask E-Rock, what is Matt's favorite LSU sport to attend, and which LSU sport is his favorite to debate online?
Oh, God. I don't know. I mean, I think your favorite to attend is maybe baseball. Or football. I don't know. I mean, I'm football all the way. I'm 100% football.
No.
I don't know what your favorite to debate online is. Anything? What you want? Oh, you want me to get out your chair?
Yeah.
Is it grabbing you?
Hold on. Well, I mean, okay.
Oh, we saw your butt. We saw your butt. We saw your butt. We saw your butt. We saw your butt.
I makes me so mad when you do that.
Do anything.
Wait, you poop? Hold on. Stand up. Oh, well, let's change you. I'll be
right back. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
He's got a little junk in the trunk. Drew's got a little something on deck. You know what I mean? All right, please smash the like button if you would. Subscribe to the channel. Facebook, like the page, share the post. Appreciate y'all for being there. She's going to go change Drew and then come back and we'll do Ask E-Rock. I'll get to your other questions that aren't Ask E-Rocks right now. Wendell Norman, good morning. Sean, is that a locked on sweatshirt? Not sweatshirt, just a long sleeve dry fit shirt. But yes, it's locked on, just a long sleeve dry fit shirt. So they give us locked on gear. Got a locked on hat as well, right here. So got a few locked on shirts, locked on hat. I think this is like a little locked on hockey puck. Locked on hockey puck, like stress reliever thing. Yeah, got some good locked on stuff. Oh God. Goody. Oh man. Blue. Matt, you ever going to be on one of the locked on SEC squad videos? So someone asked that yesterday, or I'm sorry, earlier in the show. The problem is they record them on Tuesday at like 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock. So it's like right when I'm off air, and it doesn't work for me to be on it. So it just doesn't work timing wise for me to be on it. Hey Brian, good morning. Who's Max? Max. Who's Max? Max. Matt, ugly Sunday here in the Dirty Dell. Going to make the most of it watching the ladies play 3. Am I right on the time? Hope you and the family have a great day. Thanks, Scott or Steve. Appreciate that. The ladies play today at 3 o'clock. You got it. What time? Oh, it's 10:42. What's your favorite LSU sports moments? 2003 football national championship. Being in Omaha for the 2000 College World Series. Everything 2019 was pretty awesome. Really fortunate to have seen all 7 baseball national titles. I was young in 91. I remember 93 better. I remember the entire 91 team. Moments of the season, like 91, I mean, Gary Email at catcher, Johnny Telechea at first, Russ Johnson, Andy Sheets, Chris Mook, Rich Cordani, Armando Rios, Lyle Mouton in the outfield, OJ, Bird, Green. I mean, that was an awesome team. Bunch of big leaguers. I mean, I remember the team. I can't tell you I remember specific games really well about 91. 93, I remember much more in that College World Series. Of course, Todd Walker's heroics to get LSU to the championship game against Wichita. Brett Laxton, the 16 strikeout day. 96, I remember everything about 96. The season, the team, the game, all of it. 97, the Gorilla Ball year, of course. Maneri's title in 09. I mentioned Skip in 2000, of course, but Maneri's title in 09, and then, of course, Jay's title in 23. I've been very fortunate to know all those. Great moments, man. I loved being a student at LSU and going to all the events. LSU had they were great in football when I was there. I was at LSU during Saban's tenure. So a lot of great moments. Good morning. Good that Jared Jones lost a little weight. Just wondering, he changed his swing, just the weather. I don't know that he lost weight. I mean, they have him listed 6'4", 246. I don't know that he lost weight. Did he? I did. You're an OG. You're a real one when. And the answer is Ivan Nakarada, no doubt. Poor Bruce Sproul. Did he ever get a base hit at LSU? Bruce Sproul. I mean, boys, they're just a guy that just defines the Smoke Laval era. Played in 150 games. Started 34 times in 2005. Started 37 in 2006. As a junior, he hit 264. As a senior, he hit 277. I mean, boy, he had a lot of strikeouts too. Just a not great time to be an LSU baseball fan. Just not great. Let's see if you heard anything about Brian Kelly canceling the spring game. No. Beating the USC 1990 with the rain out. 90 was a really good team too. Went to Omaha and lost. All right. Waiting for Erica to come back so we can do. I mean, I kind of got to get going. I got to go to church. Got to get going. Erica? How much longer? 1 minute. Put the countdown on. 1 minute. And then Erica comes back for a rapid fire ask you out because I got about 10 minutes. And then I got to go get dressed and go get my praise on and my worship on. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Hey, great opportunity to remind you about Parish Construction Roofing. Need an orthopedist, you go to Brock. Need a roof, you call Parish. All our sponsors right here are linked in the description on YouTube, tagged on Facebook. The info scrolls on the bottom here. Remember Unique Physique, uniquephysique.com, Restored Motions, restoredmotions.com. Unique Physique, the GLP-1 medications, the weight loss shots you hear so much about. Learn more. Lowest prices, never any contracts. Do the whole thing over telemed, and they can ship your medicine anywhere in the country. So super convenient, super affordable. Check them out. Unique Physique, uniquephysique.com. And Restored Motions. Saw Crystal on Friday. Amazing as always. If you have pain, if you're living in pain, you just accept it, or you take pain medications. It's a better way, man. Come out of it. Don't live in it. Don't just treat symptoms. Get to the root cause of your problem and work yourself out of that pain. You can do it. Crystal Poche can help at Restored Motions, restoredmotions.com. Okay, it has been a minute. Erica? Erica? It has been a minute. Oh, look at you. What are you wearing? Ooh. Hey, what are you wearing? Wearing like a khaki tracksuit. Who's looking like a mafioso over here? All right, Eric, are you coming or not? We're going to run out of time. We're flat going to run out of time. And now she's on the phone. I'm sorry, y'all. Now she's on the phone. I feel like she's not doing right by y'all. She's not respecting your time. Here we go. No, you're not. You're talking on the phone. Erica! Now she's running the sink. Erica! Erica! Eric, all these people are waiting for you. I want you to have a little more urgency. That's fine. I just want some urgency here.
Urgency.
Ain't no urgency. Taking your time. Talking on the phone. Oh,
Matt,
Your
make
arm
me
just
so
got on.
mad when you do that.
I didn't do anything.
You tell me I'm never going to be in it by sitting right here, and I'm always in it.
Well, you weren't. You scoot closer there. You're not in it.
Well, the door's in the way.
Yeah, turn even farther. Then close the door. Ooh. Ha.
He's so cute in his little jogging suit, huh? That
He
jogging suit is
It's
so
like a little
cute.
mafioso in his jogging
It's a little
khaki
jogging
suit.
I wish I had every color of those. I'm going to look online for some more jogging suits.
Okay, here we
Okay,
go.
yes,
We got to
yes.
go rapid fire in like 9 minutes. Ask E-Rock, what event are you looking most forward to Matt taking you to this year?
Event, like sporting event?
Anything.
We're going to Plum Harris in July, so I'm excited about Mexico.
Mexico. Mark asked E-Rock, what did Matt get you for Valentine's Day?
Oh, all the things.
All of it.
Got a million bath bombs from Lush, the best bath bombs on the planet. And I got some precious pink patent leather and red Jordans with a red swoosh. And I got some Tay, not in yet, but some basically kind of custom Tay Converse, Chuck Taylor high tops.
They're coming from Vietnam.
They have all the Tay albums on them.
Ask E-Rock, what's your favorite cake to bake?
I don't really like to bake cake, but I like to eat cookie cake from the Great American Cookie Company only. It's the only cookie cake I'll eat.
Ask E-Rock, how many more years does she want Matt to work in broadcasting?
Forever, for life. Lifer. For life. Yeah. Because I get stuff out of it.
Boo.
Boo.
Let me roll your sleeves. Come here, roll your sleeves.
Sean asked E-Rock, did you turn off the Super Bowl after Taylor Swift got booed?
No, I did not. And again, people, it's not because it's Taylor, it's because it was the stupid Phillies. The Phillies don't like her because she was a lifetime Philly. And then,
The Phillies are a baseball team.
oh, okay.
Boo.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Yes.
Okay, so the Eagles are all hurt because she used to be an Eagles fan. And then, of course, she's cheering for the team her boyfriend plays on. Like, that's so wrong. Yeah, that's so rude. Anyway, no, I
Ask E-Rock, what's it like being an absolute friggin' rock star?
said that.
Devin.
I don't consider myself a rock star, but thank you very much. That's a compliment.
Ask E-Rock, Bruce Sproul or Ivan Nakarada?
I don't know either. Wait, what did Alan say about me last night about my voice? It was he used a word to describe me. I'm like, no one's ever told me I was blank. What was that word he used? Not amazing. It was something I was like, no one's ever called me that. That was amazing. Now I can't remember the word. Okay.
He was blown away at how fast you talk.
Yeah.
Blaze asked E-Rock, how many shoes does Matt have?
What?
I'm up to 52.
I think that's
That
like
is food.
70
Good
maybe. What are you,
food.
like 70? I don't know. 80? Jesus.
Ooh.
80?
I think we're in the 80s.
Oh my God.
How many you have?
I've gotten a lot lately. I like them. I'm into it. Yeah.
Not just sneakers. I go look at all your shoes.
Oh, well, I don't wear those. Those are like, I've had those forever. Those are just like staples of shoes.
Then why are they in my closet?
Oh, your closet now?
My closet.
Really?
Well, my sneakers are.
Those are like staple shoes. Like, oh, if I need a pink pair of heels or a gold pair of heels. I mean, those aren't like shoes. But yeah, I like that. I saw another pair of Jordans yesterday. I wanted. I'm like, well, I need these too. I like them.
Isn't it addicting?
I wouldn't say addicting, but I do enjoy them. I like them.
Ask E-Rock, murder giraffe.
Happy giraffe.
Would you rather toes as teeth
Ugh.
or teeth as toes?
Teeth is toes because nobody can see them. I'm gonna have a yeah.
Feel.
Hey, are you wearing a jogging suit? Hey, can you say jogging suit? Can you say jogging suit?
Jogging suit.
Good job.
Feel.
He's so cute. Why is he so cute?
Uh-huh.
He's so cute.
He's chapstick, dude.
I just covered his mouth with Aquaphor. Like I just like made him eat it basically.
Looks like he's got it.
I know. He just ate Aquaphor. I put so much on his mouth.
Devin said, can you give a shout out to my great uncle for his birthday, Gabe Owners? He's turning 65 today.
Oh, happy birthday, Gabe Owners.
Happy birthday, Uncle Gabe. 65. It's a big one. 65, man. Keep rolling along. Happy birthday, Gabe. Hope it's a great one. Ask E-Rock, does she like the short winter days or long summer days? Daylight savings, 2 weeks.
Oh, I hate the short winter days. Big fan of the long summer. What?
Ask E-Rock when she will be back.
I'm here.
You're in there.
You said there was a million. There's not a lot at all.
We're just going fast. Ask E-Rock, what did you think about Matt after the first date?
Oh, I thought I must have a second.
Ask E-Rock, who's your favorite friend of Matt's in regular life or broadcasting?
I'm not doing this. Nope, I'm not doing it. Not doing that. He doesn't do that to me. Ever. I am not picking a friend ever again. No, never doing that. I love them all. You have some great friends. Great broadcasting friends. Great real life friends. Not picking a friend ever. Nope.
All right, I gotta go. Say bye.
You called me in here all hurriedly just for that.
I had to go fast because I gotta go to church.
Okay.
Tell everybody bye.
Well, bye. I mean, yeah.
Normally we could take our time, but I have to go.
Okay. Okay. I said
I was
okay.
trying to get it done before we had to go.
Okay.
It'll pray for you. Dude. Like Jewel.
What's it really mean?
What? I do. You don't pray for me?
I do, but when you're like, save your soul.
I'm just singing,
bad
just
person.
joking, singing the Jewel song. Erica. You wanted Drew to say it.
I know. He won't do it right now.
There you go. All right, again. You have an awesome day. Peace.